Hello, my name is Stephen Torres, and I will be conducting a film review of the film Stand and Deliver. For the production, Stand and Deliver is a feature film that was released in 1988, and it was written and directed by Ramon Menendez, as shown here, and Tom Muska, shown here. For the cast, the cast of Stand and Deliver is important to note as the main characters and actresses are predominantly Chicano. On the far left, we have Edward James Olmos, who plays Jaime Escalante, the teacher, and next are the students in the center. The student in the center is Lou Diamond Phillips, who plays Angel Guzman. Starting from the top right corner down is Lydia Nicole, who plays Rafaela Fuentes, Vanessa Marquez, who plays Ana Delgado, Patrick Baca, who plays Javier Perales, Mark Elliott, who plays Armando Tiro Guitaro. Below him is Ingrid Ulio, who plays Guadalupe Escobar. Left of her is Will Gote, who plays Francisco Pancho Garcia, and to the left of him is Carla Montana, who plays Claudia Camejo. As far as a summary of Stand and Deliver, Stand and Deliver is based on a true story of a high school teacher, Jaime Escalante, who gives up a higher paying job in the hopes of teaching his students advanced calculus and passing an advanced placement exam in math, all while facing numerous obstacles, difficulties, and scrutiny. In the film, Jaime Escalante guides as well as teaches his students to work hard and aspire for a higher education, all while bettering themselves as human beings. In relation to Chicano-X filmmaking, Stand and Deliver incorporates multiple elements. Stand and Deliver incorporates the 6 elements of Chicano cinema. The film uses the demystification of film to portray that Chicanos can be successful on and off screen and that Chicano success is not out of reach. The film possesses the decolonization of minds. The film not only reaffirms Hispanic culture, but identifies and counteracts the false values, biases, and ideologies delivered by Hollywood. In fact, it is a true story that demonstrates that people from different and underprivileged and ethnic backgrounds can achieve amazing things when given the opportunity, with the help and the support of great leaders as well as role models who drive and motivate them to do so. The film is reflective and open-ended, and leaves the viewer and the audience with a sense of the altering of consciousness. Now, even though the film does have a happy ending, it does bridge the gap between an enclosed reality and an actual reality of the obstacles and prejudices that Chicanos face in a world such as that of the underprivileged students being accused of cheating on the advanced math placement test. It also causes us to pause and reflect, not only on Hispanic culture, but the reality of the biases and discriminations all people from ethnic and racial backgrounds face. Stand and Deliver has the ability to effect social change in our reality on a grand scale. Despite many obstacles and scrutiny that Jaime Escalante and his students face, they demonstrate that all people, despite race, ethnicity, or background, have the ability to learn, accomplish great things, and be successful. As far as the final element that the feature film incorporates is a Chicano film language, in that it utilizes multiple film strategies and culture codes to accommodate the first 5 elements through mise en scene. So, the feature film's context, oral, and visual texture of Chicano-X culture conveys mise en scene to give the audience and society the Chicano experience. Throughout the film, you can see, hear, and feel the use of mise en scene elements that make the movie a Chicano-X film, such as the music that is used throughout the movie, the main actors of the film, the costumes and the attire that actors wear throughout the film as shown here, the conflicts, biases, and obstacles that low-income areas face, such as racism, as well as the location and setting of which the film is set along with the architecture of rundown buildings and neighborhoods. The architecture and location of the film are set in East Los Angeles, known as a predominantly Hispanic and low-income district. The high school is shown as rundown and is covered in graffiti and portrayed as a school resembling a neighborhood suffering from poverty, surrounded by gangs and ravaging with violence. In the very beginning of the movie, as well as throughout the film, the director uses Mexican music as a theme. Now, in conclusion, Stand and Deliver is a Chicanox film, as it incorporates the 6 elements discussed by Johansson: the demystification of film, the decolonization of minds, reflective and open-ended, the altering of consciousness, affecting social change, and Chicano film language. The feature Chicanox film Stand and Deliver speaks not only to the viewer, but to society as a whole. The overarching plot of the film portrays a struggle against society that ultimately allows the Chicanox characters to grow, signifying that all persons of different backgrounds and ethnicities have the ability to grow and achieve great things despite any struggles faced.